Uh, Gosh, guys, speaking of Missouri, I was in Missouri this past weekend.
What?
Me too.
What about you, Sean?
Oh, I was definitely there.
Oh, okay. We let you guys know last week that this past weekend was Sean's wedding. I was his best man, the all important best man position.
Phenomenal speech.
Hang on, Jesus
I was
Christ,
just
man.
saying.
My top five. My top five moments of the weekend, Sean's wedding weekend. It's a great time. Definitely one for the books. Uh, Zoe and I have been to so many different weddings in the past, let's say, 4 or 5 years. Outside of mine, this is my favorite. And I don't care who might be listening that feels bad about that.
Ripped your pants at my wedding.
Yeah. Well, I was his best man. Honorable mention for the weekend. Sean and Aaron got married. Oh my God. It's like, woo! They put rings on it. Uh, but that aside, number five, my wife and I missed our flight Thursday night. Luckily, didn't cost anything to rebook basically the same flight the next night. But as soon as I walked in the door of the Airbnb where all the groomsmen are staying, I was fed a ridiculous amount of drinks. Uh, I had a pink Whitney shooter in my hand for let's say 5 minutes, and like people kept making fun of me that I was babysitting it, and so I was just like, okay, you want to see me babysit a shot, and just started downing pink Whitney shooters, and the guy that brought them just kept sliding them down the fucking table. Um, so I puked the night before the wedding, and really wasn't hungover the next day. But it takes a lot for me to puke. I'm a big guy, and it had been forever since I have puked from alcohol. So I felt alive again, even though when you're gasping for breath, you feel like you're dying. But that kind of makes me remind you of why you're on this earth. No, okay. Number four. The wedding venue was right down the street from the Up Down. They have a Kansas City location, which is where I first discovered it. Got to be one of my favorite places to go out wherever I'm at. Um, but hidden secret for those that don't even know what the Up Down is, or even those that go to the Up Down but don't take advantage of everything they have to offer, their pizza is fucking phenomenal. And the pizza that Zoe and I had at midnight just brought me to life. So that was definitely moment number four of the weekend for me. I usually don't get too drunk at weddings because I eat a lot of food and it soaks up all the alcohol. But I was noticeably off balance all night. Um, every time I would go downstairs at the at the venue uh, to put something in Zoe's stuff or whatever, I would, because it was like a little turnaround staircase. I would run into the wall before going down the second staircase. Um, so I was getting by the time we were at the Up Down and we're drinking more at the Up Down, I was starting to get a little fadey. But the pizza brought me to life. So and we were able to keep going for a few more hours. Moment number three. As I said, I was the best man. Getting to walk down the aisle with Aaron's maid of honor was a fun experience, but why I'm highlighting it at number three is Jocelyn and I were done from the get go. There wasn't any like certain moment that made us start crying. It was like as soon as we hit the aisle, our eyes were fucking filled with tears. I cried the whole ceremony, and uh, because I was wearing the best suit out of the group, groom included, everybody's was
Whoa.
probably looking at me. So,
Whoa.
uh,
Tough words there.
Lex turned to me as soon as you turned around to face everyone and goes, I always forget he's just a big teddy bear full of emotion.
Like I even forgot I had a little handkerchief in my coat pocket and like didn't start like blotting my eyes until like 3/4 of the way through the ceremony, and then Jocelyn essentially like I felt like I blew a snot bubble. I had like snot running down my nose. I was like, oh my god, dude! Like, Erin really knocked it out of the park with her fucking Irish blessing. I mean, that was when the waterworks really started cranking up.
That got me bad.
Number two, my wife throwing ass with the mother of the bride. I believe the song was like "Get Low" by the Yin Yang Twins or whatever, but she was pressuring Aaron's mother to drop it down low and shake her ass, and Aaron was cracking up, and I had a great time watching it. So that was moment number two. Um, Number one, Zoe missed like the first 20 seconds on video, but my speech, best moment of the weekend. Everything that involved me, best moments of the weekend. Because I am the best man.
Good list. Good list. Solid
You're
list.
you're welcome.
I like it. Sean, what was your favorite moment from your wedding?
Dude, I don't really know, man. It was like the slowest day, but it went by so fast. I can't remember everything that was there.
It's a blur.
It was just the whole entire day.
That's good.
That's
It
my
was a
There's
good
that's
day.
my top moment.
as uh as you get further and further away from it, there'll be people that you spent time with on your wedding day be like, "Oh, you remember this?" And you'll be like,
Yep.
"No, but that was cool." Like
It happens every time. Ah,
big blur when it's your wedding day.